Maybe it's no, but yeah, she's just I think she's a modern day, well, I guess what some people call a complex woman. Like, you know, modern day, like, she's complicated. She's just, yeah, she's deep. She has like ideas and she's creative and blah blah. I think that she has just more of that stuff. I think a lot of the core things may possibly be the same, but I think the way it's shown, the way it manifests itself, is different in every way.
I think once you've read this 12th drop, your opinion may
change it over
a tiny bit.
Okay.
I would say, and this is only my opinion, I would say that Carla, okay, she knows who she is, what she is.
Yeah.
And I would say that David, as she fell in love with David, and she's almost made him come close to her soul because she thought she could handle it.
Yeah.
She was arrogant enough to think she could take him on, take on his love, and oh, this is good, you know.
Yeah.
I've been wanting something like this. He's strong, this, that, and the other. But I would say she's got a big shock in store.
Yeah.
And I would say this is the reason, earlier I was telling you about our arc, you know, a character, because it starts like this and after it dips, then after it goes like that.
Yeah.
I would say this is the reason why she fell a bit. It's almost like a boxer in a ring.
It's like that, when they come in arrogant, and then they get knocked down, and then it's like that, oh my god, the shock, and then they're built back up again.
Yes and no.
No?
I would more say like, you know Muhammad Ali, of course. Now he used to have this, you would have been a bit young to watch his fights.
I've seen his
Oh, you've seen his fights? Okay, and you've probably seen Rumble in the Jungle. And
yeah, I've seen like...
He used to have this tactic where he would just lean against the ropes.
Yeah.
And the other person would be punched away and they would tire her out.
Yeah.
And then like towards whatever rounds it was up to, but towards the last 2 rounds or even last round, he'll come out all guns blazing.
Yeah.
1, he wanted to test them. 2, he wanted to preserve his, save his energy and everything. But I would say if we used to put that into Carla's realm of doing things, it's almost as if she wanted to test herself.
Right.
Can I be controlled? Can I have a man like this?
Yeah.
Can I have it all? I've got my gallery. You could almost imagine her talking to Simone or something like that, you know, within the next 5 years I want my gallery, I want a man that's doing things, I want this, I don't want to give away too much of, because there's a few nuances that I've changed in the script that give her this strength, and I make it apparent. And she was saying, I want this, that, whatever. Maybe she was trying to fit everything in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And the reality is, when we were talking earlier, when I came out with this thing to say, God, that if you believe or you don't, that's not the issue here, but let's just say God designed this thing very well. Not even the greatest scientist could crack it.
No.
So maybe in a way, the arrogance, because when people are arrogant, they're trying to play God in a way. Let me design my life, and it's never like that.
But you could then plan for those
never like
100 little things.
Because for someone to design their life, they're God there.
Yeah.
If you put it down to the purest essence, in my opinion, they're playing God.
Yeah.
Only God could do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that, no matter how rich you are or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's always a tragedy, for example. It's not a tragedy, it's a tragedy when any life is lost or whatever, but when you read about a famous person and they say, oh, their son died or their daughter died, like that singer, when his son fell off the balcony, or son died the other day, or anybody, when his dad shot him or anything like that, you think, hang on, are these people supposed to be indispensable?
Look at what was that name?
Yeah.
A whole family.
Yeah.
That was just like... it's always like...
You're supposed to say, this ain't supposed to happen, because these people, they're rubbing shoulders with the gods.
Yeah.
This ain't supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's kind of like Carla in a way. She had it all. She got gallery, this, that.
Yeah.
You know? And you could just make a film about her and her friends sitting down talking.
Yeah.
You know, or a couple of girls over wine or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a thing I was going to bring in I was desperate.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking to bring in this drug element into it. I touched on it onto a new script.
Into Carla?
Yeah, and I'm still thinking, and it's playing with me to bring it into the bathroom scene as well.
Mm.
You know, the cocaine element, and it's really because David is suspecting this basically. I might as well tell you because otherwise we can't advance much further if I keep saying wait till you read it. You know, David is expecting, you know, she especially the night at the gallery, you know, he tells Amelia that she was definitely on something.
Right.
So I'm thinking of bringing it in. But again, I want to leave it like how I've left the thing with Jason.
Mm.
Is she having an affair with him or isn't she?
Yeah.
Because I think it gives more strength to the possibilities of are we going to be on David's side in this?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I think it's a good thing to do to leave things something's unexplained in a film too. Not unexplained in a sense where the audience has to decide, you know, if they do believe this person or not. Because some people will go, oh yeah, she clearly is. Other people go, no, he's just crazy idiot, and I think that's good. Like it makes them more like interactive almost. Like they have to think about it. If you just put everything there, I like the idea that you don't know whether he's right or whether he's wrong, whether he's just being paranoid. I think that's quite cool. Like, have you seen the film?
Yeah. I doubt I've seen it.
It's like what's his name? And he's this priest in like a church school. He's like fastidious nun.
Yeah.
And there's a little boy that she thinks he's molested, and we as the audience bounce from side to side. You never know he actually has done it.
Okay.
And you don't know it necessarily. You're not like you just don't know like the whole thing because you kind of don't like. And then you kind of like.
Did he molest?
We don't know. They never say. There's never definite. But you're just the whole film.
Okay.
You're taking. You go, oh no, maybe he did that. It's a bit weird. But oh wait, no, he didn't. Like it's really well. It's a play originally, but it's really good. Like talking about how just you can never know for sure about some things.
That's true. That's true.
And no, it's a good effective. Do you know what I mean? Because you genuinely watch it. You're not actually thinking about it when you're watching it. You're just like by the end of it, you're like, oh my god, I have no idea. Like I can even tell you which one I thought.
So if that's the case, then should we? Okay, that's good because maybe we could work on that thing a bit more. But do you know how to snort things up your nose?
No, I don't. I never.
Okay.
I know it's partly painful.
Okay. No, I had to do it in my last film, and it was an old bloke I was working with. So I said I'll do it first. We had baby powder in it because he played an old politician.
Yeah.
Well, yes, elderly politician.
Yeah.
That got high. That's on cocaine and with prostitutes. And I wanted to reassure him that it's okay, so I done it, and fuck it, it's painful, yes.
Yeah, it wasn't really hard.
But, okay, because Roxanne definitely does it.
Yeah. I don't know, what do they do? Is that what they use in films? Like, when someone...
I would imagine sometimes they got a pump, or sometimes some actors would say, fuck it, I snort anyway, I've got mine snorting up that baby powder.
Yeah.
With you, I would, if you haven't done it before or anything, I want to ask you to do it. But then we'll just cut it and I'll show you how to do it basically
Okay.
to make it look like it's snorted up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But we'll just cut it. But we will get a pump as well. What we'll do as well, because of this camera, we can do some beautiful close-ups.
Yeah.
So we'll probably get a pump as well to do it, because I want you to do a long line as the mother, Roxanne.
Yeah.
So we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's interesting.
Yeah, that'd be good because isn't David like, he doesn't really drink or anything like that, does he?
Don't drink, don't smoke.
Because of his mother, like seeing his mother that way. So that's also a good facet there, because even though Carla's, for him, like representing his mother, he still doesn't want those parts of his mother infiltrating it, I don't think. So that would be a good point for him to be like, you know, oh no, I don't want to do that.
But if you remember, those are the parts he hates about his mother.
Exactly, so he doesn't want those parts as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's got this woman that represents his mother, but he doesn't want her to have the bad bits about her.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the sleeping with other men, like the doing the drugs and the drinking or whatever. So he's like I can see why he'd be like, you know, she's on something.
Yeah,
you know?
but you see when I told you, right, we go back to the premises of the film, how easy it becomes to like get involved with it.
Yeah.
You know, because if you go back to the premises, like he loves his mum.
Yeah.
And he wants to continue that now with his girlfriend. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
That, I mean, it's not right or whatever, but you can understand exactly now.
Yeah.
Why his character is like this.
Yeah.
Why he wants to control you in such a way.
Because I need to remain this continuance. Otherwise, if it goes wrong, then he's like, you know, he doesn't have it anymore. And, I can see.
Yeah, I mean, he's dead if it goes wrong.
Yeah.
He's spiritually dead. His soul is died if it goes wrong. And the funny thing about it, I don't even believe or think she understands that.
No.
So here she is, it's almost like, it's an analogy, it's almost like being born into royalty. And you'll say, Mommy, I don't understand. So David's playing God with his life.
Yeah.
He's brought her into the realm of Israel.
So I guess she thinks that she's very much in control, whereas it's more when she comes into it, maybe like you're saying that she's basically gone, I'm going to do this by this age.
Yeah.
And that by that, so she thinks she's in complete control.
Yeah.
She can handle David, and she doesn't understand that he's in control because he's brought her in for this. But he's the one that picked her more so than she picked him. And she's playing a bigger role than he's playing, and. I think maybe she doesn't realise that until she loses control, that she really isn't, and then she has to get back more some of it.
But doesn't that in a way tell us how shallow Carla is? In a way, she, don't get me wrong, she's intelligent, beautiful, intelligent.
No, but of course it's shallow, because what makes you stay with him? Like if you're gonna like do things to aggravate him and do things, what makes you stay with someone like that unless he fits in somehow? I think the reason, but one of the main reasons that she stays with David, a lot of things, because he does fit in that idea. Where is she going to find like that necessarily, like again? And we're not talking because where is she going to find love again? Where is she going to find this person that fits into my life this way, the way I want it to look and to be? So I think she convinces herself it will get better because she needs him to complete her image of it. So it is shallow. You know, it's aesthetics. It's not, it's not necessarily do I feel good, like, you know, because I think if she a penniless artist might make her feel good, like, you know, she might love him, but he doesn't fit her idea of what she wants. So
why not?
Because it's not projecting the image of success that she wants to project. She wants everything, and I think that he fits in. So I think a lot of it is shallow.